Hey everyone, hope you're having an amazing day. It's Mark Wiens. I'm in Philadelphia, and today we are gonna go on an ultimate food tour of the Reading Terminal Market, which is the #1. It's one of the most famous, one of the biggest and the oldest public food markets in the United States. Thank you so much. We're gonna eat everything from breakfast to pastrami to roast pork Philly style sandwiches. I'm gonna be hanging out with my friend JL Jupiter from Philadelphia, and we're gonna take you on the ultimate food tour of the Reading Terminal Market of Philadelphia. That waterfall of meat juice, it's cascading. I know Philadelphia does not need me to say this. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it though. Philadelphia is the sandwich capital. Not just of the United States, but of the world. And not only the sandwich capital, the juicy sandwich capital of the world, man.
Juiciest sandwich capital of the world. You heard it first. Philly.
Philly, you know how to do sandwiches. JL Jupiter. What's up, man?
How you feeling?
Good, good. How are you?
Doing good. Getting started.
Yep.
You guys get some rest?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ready for another big day of food
ready, man.
at the market.
I feel good. The market is a plethora of things here for anybody to try. So
Let's get inside. And we're here right in the morning at about 8:30 a.m. just almost as they open. So I think this is a great time to arrive to before it gets too busy to start eating.
absolutely. Parking is horrendous, so get here early, man.
Cool.
All right.
Oh, sorry. So immediately step into the market. I can already smell the aroma of smoking meats. There's almost everything in this market, from seafood to meat to market produce to everything that you can imagine, cooked and ready to eat. We're just gonna do a little loop around the market first. This is the type of food market you need to get your bearings before you start eating at, and then we'll decide on on our plan of action. But as we're doing that, just a little bit of history about the Reading Terminal Market. It dates back to 1893. It has had its ups and downs through the history of Philadelphia, but today it remains strong. It's right in the downtown, right in the heart of Philadelphia, and it's one of the greatest places for you, for me, as food lovers. This is one of the greatest single markets in America to just eat everything that you see. I think we're gonna head over for breakfast first.
Breakfast, yeah, man.
That's probably, at the morning right now, walking around, that's the most popular place in the whole market right now for breakfast. So we're on our way to the Dutch eating place. Didn't take long. You have to wait for a seat, but it didn't take long, just 5 minutes, and we got some bar counter. I love to have full bar counter seats here. What are you thinking, JL?
I'm just doing the apple dumplings.
That's one of their most famous things
Yeah,
here, is the
I wanna
apple
try
dumplings.
that.
Apple dumplings. We better try the scrapple. Scrapple is also famous here.
I'm gonna also do bacon, egg, and cheese with grape jelly, if they have grape jelly.
Nice.
So, taking over for the 99 and the 2000, man.
I'll get the 2 eggs platter with scrapple, please.
How do you want your eggs done?
Sunny side up. It has Amish, Pennsylvania, Dutch roots, and they have the full breakfast menu spread. Starting off with a coffee, and JL got some orange juice.
That's that fresh squeeze right there. That's not no concentrate.
Breakfast is, coffee is a little on the weak side, but that's good because it's my second cup of coffee this morning. I already had one.
You're used to that strong stuff, man.
I'm okay with that, yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you very much.
And the bacon jam. And the scrapple. And she'll get the dumpling for you again.
Thank you very much.
Here's your apple
Oh,
dumpling.
nice.
There you go.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Finally, what we were waiting for, the apple dumpling, topped with a mountain of whipped cream.
We supposedly have the best scrapple here, so we're gonna find
Oh,
out.
yeah. Their scrapple has won awards here.
That's right.
And JL got a little side of the scrapple too on that. Oh man, it's so crispy on the outside and it kind of feels like gooey and meaty on the inside. Maybe mix that in with the eggs, get some of that scrapple going.
You're like a pro now. Okay, I see why.
This is my second time to try scrapple. Scrapple is the scraps of the pig. So it's all sorts of parts and pieces of the pig which have been ground up, which have been mixed with flour.
Yeah, don't ask no questions, just eat it.
What is it like talking?
It's good.
Oh, dude.
Is it better? You're getting used to it now?
Oh, that's some award-winning scrapple right there. It is. It's like a combination of a piece of gooey toast filled with meat, all in one patty that's fried and crispy all at the same time and gooey on the inside.
Already? You gonna be a savage with it?
I like your technique.
That's a different. It's definitely scrapple, but they do something different. I don't know if they sprinkle some sugar on the crust or what. But
It's crispy.
super crispy.
And they do have some Tabasco on the table too, which hit that with a little bit of Tabasco. The eggs, the scrapple. I think what's the best thing about that scrapple is how crispy it is on the outside.
Super crispy.
Yeah. Let that yolk run. A little bit more of that Tabasco on there. Oh yeah. I'm gonna say that scrapple is probably not my favorite breakfast meat, but it is definitely unique. It's something that you have to try. It's pretty good too. Special order, the bacon, the jam, the omelet.
It's well worth it. It's one of my favorite things. Grape jelly or any type of jelly on a breakfast sandwich just brings it up a notch. So, you ready to do this?
Ready.
All right, man, let's go.
You can see the layer of jam in there too. Oh, there's bacon. Is there bacon jam in here too? I think she
jam,
called
yeah.
it bacon jam. Cheers,
brother.
man. Oh, wow. Oh, that's the order right there.
I'm speechless, man.
That is so good. Like the crispiness of the bacon. It's so crispy. They've rendered out all of that fat, so you've got the pure, condensed, crispy flavor of the bacon. They didn't over jam it, so it's not too sweet, but it's just that slight fruitiness to contrast the saltiness of the bacon. Wow.
Sweet, salty, savory, all the above. Woo. Man, this is bringing the heat this morning, all right? I only have a little bit of sandwich left, even put Tabasco in there. I'll try some.
That's another dimension of flavor. So the whipped cream kind of melted as we were eating the breakfast, but that's not gonna change the flavor. It's kind of like an apple pie, but made in a dumpling shape, so there's pastry wrapped around the entire circumference of the apples inside with whipped cream on top, and then just the juices are oozing that like caramely apple juice glaze. Is that a game over moment? It's a game over moment for JL. He had to get up and walk around.
That was it. Woo. Yo. Ball game.
Served with a little fresh cream on the side, which we didn't even notice. Yep. Served warm. But now once you get into the inside, you'll get more into those apples. Big chunks of apples. So now that I look at it, it's not slices of apple. It's an entire apple that's just soft and tender and oozy goozy right in the center. Oh, what an apple dumpling creation. If you get up, if you take your first bite and have to stand up to get out of your chair, you know it's on the next level.
Home run. That was a walk-off right there.
Let's move on. Let's continue with this food tour of the market. Can we please have 2 pastramis and 1 Reuben? Wow, look at how thin that is. Hand sliced. JL and I decided to get one pastrami and one Reuben, and then we'll each have a half of each, so we get the best of both sandwiches. Is it corned beef? Corned beef, okay. So this is for the Reuben. Oh, look at how wiggly it is. It jiggles. Again, same drill, hand slice it to perfection. So many different layers of the meat that goes into the bread for the Reuben. Oh man, it's just dripping with juice. Oh man, nice. Lift up that lid. Oh man. That is loaded. That is a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. Oh man, that stack. That is a stack of meat. Oh man, so much meat between two slices of rye. Yeah, I bet if you were to just squeeze down on the sandwich, oil and juices would just squeeze out a waterfall of meat juice.
I already know how this tastes. This is bomb. This is game changing to me.
Oh wow, yeah. That is the meat sandwich of your dreams. It's so tender, it's so smoky. All of that pepper crust, the dressing, the cheese, the coleslaw, it's all in just a harmony of happiness between two slices of rye. It's so much meat. That ratio.
I'm happy that he's happy. Look, he's making my day right now.
I'm gonna chase that with the pickle. What I love about the pickle is it kind of breaks down the fattiness of the meat, the richness of the meat, because the meat is it's so incredibly rich. You need that freshness of the pickle, the acidity. Moving on to sandwich number 2, this is the Reuben. That corned beef, look at the way it's just, those layers. There has to be 10 layers of corned beef in there.
There's layers to this game, all right?
Massive meat sandwich.
I'm scared
After
of
that
this
first half, I'm already starting to experience the morning meat sweats.
All right.
Whew, yeah. Oh yeah. The tenderness of that corned beef.
I love the sourness of it, right? Is that from the bread or the...
That sauerkraut. That sauerkraut in there. I like the corned beef because it's less fatty, I think. It almost has a crumbly texture, which is incredible.
Falls apart, man.
Falls apart. Look at, if you get a close-up look at that, you can see it's just like flaky.
Still delicious though.
Incredible, yeah. Both sandwiches are equally outstanding. Like, oh yeah.
How you feeling, Mark?
The meat is hitting me hard in the morning, man.
That morning meat, I'm telling you.
Dude,
That morning meat hit different.
they're not joking around here.
You know it's bad when you just gotta, you can't even sit right in your seat. You kind of gotta lean back and ease in.
Oh yeah.
You know, that's how you keep,
I'm glad
how
they
you keep it all moving in your intestines, you know?
pushing it down. I'm glad these food court chairs have a little bit of sway, a little bit of lean back action. You can just feel your body starting to slow down with every bite. Highly recommended. That was outstanding. 2 back-to-back extraordinary meat stack sandwiches. Those are not light by any stretch of the imagination. Everyone say hi to Filbert, the mascot. Can we just get one pretzel, please? No. Thank you very much. Oh man, you pick that up. It's fresh, it's hot, you feel the softness of it. But you can see that crust, that wash on the top. Oh, that texture.
What about that bottom? That's where the flavors are.
Yeah,
right there.
Miller's Twist.
Good, man.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's wonderful.
Super fresh.
Right out of the oven. Oh, the texture of it. Perfect gumminess plus crispy bottom.
Philly pretzels though, Mark, you probably like it more because they have the hot mustard that you can put on top.
Ah.
This is no hot mustard. This is just straight up like a sweet type of pretzel, buttery sweet type of pretzel.
Oh, you taste that butter, that salt. I think what stands out is the freshness, how they make it here. Yo, that's good, really good. Ying and Micah want to try Basset Ice Cream, and it dates back to 1861. I believe it's one of the first ice cream companies in the United States. Maybe I'll just try a bite. I think like one bite of ice cream would be perfect right now. JL, you want an ice cream? No. Okay. Thank you. All right. Thank you very much. Wow. Thank you. You too. That's seriously massive ice cream. That's the single scoop. That is a massive single scoop. We got strawberry ice cream. Oh, and that's great ice cream. Here you go, my guy. Very good ice cream. Extremely creamy. That's the full cream, the real deal ice cream. They've been doing it since 1861. They know a few things about ice cream. JL, what are you feeling next?
Let's see here. We had Herschel's already. We've had, what did we do?
We had the pretzel, we had breakfast.
Pretzel. What's up, bro? What's happening? Thank you, thank you. Ice cream I skipped. I'm not too much of an ice cream person. We're gonna do the next roast pork, the legendary roast pork sandwich.
Oh yeah. One roast pork, please.
Cheese?
Yes.
Peppers are green.
Yes, please.
Hot or sweet?
Hot.
Broccoli Rob's good?
Yep.
Some broccoli rabe. This time we're gonna try broccoli rabe.
That comes on with the roast pork. Okay, and you come over to the end of the line here, you could just see those massive roast pork hunks of roast pork. They're slicing it up fresh. It gets like fully juiced, and then they put it into your roll, into the bun with some of the broccoli, with some of the meat juices. It's just dripping with meat juice. I love how they rejuice it at the end with a whole spoonful of that pork broth. You can just see it seeping.
Dry about this,
Look at
man.
no.
Nothing dry about this sandwich.
That is a total wet, soggy, delicious sandwich. Look at that. It's so heavy.
Love the veggies.
Oh man.
Yo, we got to eat
Look.
veggies today, Mark.
First time for
We got
vegetables
some
in Philadelphia?
man. Long hots, and we got the broccoli rabe. It's the best way to get it.
What is it called? Broccoli rye?
Rob.
Broccoli
R-A-B.
Rob.
Rob. Yeah,
Broccoli
like,
rabe.
Like the stem part.
Okay. It's amazing how the juices of the meat have just soaked in. I mean, that whole ladle of broth into the bread, yet it absorbs it. You got a little bit of sogginess, but the roll holds up. Again, bulging. Oh, uh-oh. Fast. Pick it up and put it back in. Oh yeah.
Got a nice bitterness from that. That's what I'm talking about. Good flavor profile.
You got that, bitterness of the chili, which is wonderful. That's like the perfect sogginess that you want too. To the point where everything just melts together, yet it holds its shape still. Wow, that's good.
Something about the bitterness for me in this sandwich does it for me. Something different, you know?
Yep. Would that be typical, or is that something special about here?
Typical if you get the broccoli rabe.
Okay.
Brisket.
Yo.
Look at that.
Wow.
Look at that.
Oh man, awesome. As we were just showing off the close-ups of this sandwich, he brought over the brisket sandwich. And we didn't order the brisket sandwich, but as we were standing in line, there was a guy who said, brisket sandwich here, the best sandwich in Philly. I mean, that's what he said. And so they're slicing up the brisket there. He just brought us over a brisket sandwich to try. Oh, that's very nice of them. Huge thank you, the Knicks. But let me just take one more bite of this real fast. Joe, you want to try that brisket?
Let's do the brisket next, brother.
Oh man, the brisket. Oh, dude, that waterfall of meat juice. Yeah, you can feel that that's a different type of bread. It's more sturdy. It's almost more like a baguette, crispy top. Oh, that brisket. That is juicy. We already saw that cascading meat juice. Cheers. Oh, wow. That is meaty and so tender.
Ooh, that was the bite. That was the bite.
Yeah.
The gravy was sitting at the bottom. That was the bite. And the bread seems to be definitely different. I like it more.
So incredibly beefy
Very
tasting.
beefy experience.
Man. Two just groundbreaking sandwiches. To be honest, you can't make a bad decision. They're both outstanding. Going back to that pork. Well, it's still an engineering feat to be able to fit that much porky, that much juicy, brothy pork into a roll and let it like hold up. I'm holding it with 2 fingers and nothing is falling out. It's not collapsing. Starting to move like a sloth. Slow movements.
This Philadelphia food sits heavy on you, man.
The meat juices of Philly are out of control. I think both JL and I are not that hugely into sweets. So rather than finish the food tour with sweets, we've decided on some
Barbecue chicken.
specifically come to Diener's barbecue chicken since 1980. All the aromas coming out of here. There's seasoned chicken, there's chicken wings. There's this amazing rotisserie box where the chicken wings just like shuffle around in a rotisserie Ferris wheel. We've taken the chicken wings, we're coming outside, man. This is like one of those moments when you know, when you exit the theater in the middle of the afternoon and it's like coming out into the bright daylight.
Super bright.
That's exactly what will happen to you when you spend an entire half a day or an entire day, which is very easy to do. You could just get carried away doing circles of food within the market. It's an amazing place. Feels great to come outside though, and we're gonna eat these last chicken wings, which are very, very popular outside somewhere. We got 2 different types of wings, the smoked and the rotisserie. Let's see what we get first. Oh, I think these are the smoked. Oh, look at that stickiness. Wow. Oh, that glaze. They're shining.
Glistening, boy.
Oh, that just, they're so tender.
The meat just coming right off the bone. With
It's
that
like
rub,
it's like the skin has melted into the chicken. The skin is one with the meat. Kind of paprika-y, a little peppery. Oh, that's flavorful. It's sticky in all the right places.
I know this is. Ready? Watch this.
Just, bones just slide out.
That was effortless.
Literally, the skin, the meat.
Melts right off, man.
Here we go.
So this one is the what?
Maybe these are the smoked?
No, the first
Not-
one, the one we just had was a rotisserie. These are smoked.
These are smoked?
These
Okay.
gotta be smoked.
So I think we had the rotisserie.
Yes.
And these are probably the smoked. Oh yeah.
It's good. The first one was better though.
Yeah.
First
Smoked
one
is
had more
good,
flavor.
but the rotisserie, That's like one of the better rotisserie wings you'll ever have. And with that wing, we're tapping out.
It's probably the most I've ever ate in the last 2 days. And I don't know if this is my initiation process or what to get it to the next level, but I'm gonna do whatever it takes, man. What do you think about the
What a
Ready
day.
Terminal Market?
I absolutely love it. What stood out to me as a visitor to Philadelphia, it's right in downtown. It's one of the top tourist activities is walking around the market.
Absolutely.
But what I like about it is I think because the food is so good and they've maintained that standard, locals can also love it and appreciate it when they're in this area too. So it's not only is it a tourist attraction where like people say, oh, it's a tourist attraction, it really is a preservation of the history, the culinary history and diversity of Philadelphia. What another wonderful food day in Philadelphia though.
We're tapping out, y'all. We're tapping out.
Yep.
Gotta take deep breaths, drink mad water. Make sure you subscribe to my man's channel. We'll see y'all on the next one.
And make sure you go check out JL Jupiter. Go subscribe to his channel, go watch his videos. He does a lot of amazing food coverage of the food of Philadelphia and the surrounding area. What I love so much about JL is his honesty, but his support for the communities on the outskirts, in the lesser recognized places.
Yeah.
He's just an amazing guy, so much fun to hang out.
It means everything. With you saying that, it means everything to me, man. I really do. It's like doing a video with you. It's like doing a video with like one of my heroes, man, for real. So,
Thank you.
anytime, brother. Anytime.
And thank you very much for watching this video. Please remember to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below. Let us know what you think about the video and all the food. Give this video a thumbs up and see you on the next video.